Hello there, welcome to Simon Shed, and welcome to Shed Squad Live. So, let me just check everything's working, and we'll get started. There we go. So, yes, this is a live stream. It's not like the normal videos. So if I do leave this up on the channel and it's not Wednesday the 20th of December at 1 o'clock, then this all happened live, and as with any sort of live broadcast, things can go right and things can go wrong. So yeah, this is just a little extra thing that I do sometimes, just to keep things interesting, and because they are very addictive, the live streams. So yes, anything can and will happen, but I just wanted to update you on what's happening, and yeah, run some trains and see who pops in, and yeah, ask any questions. So let's see if we can get the other camera working first of all. Hi Clever Lemon, how are you? Just struggling to get the other camera working. Video capture device, here we go. No, it's not going to work, I'm afraid. That's disappointing. Hi Marco, good morning. It's just gone afternoon here. Might have to restart the stream, to be honest. It's all going wrong. Got my new microphone going, which it seems to be working well, but the iPhone camera seems to have conked out. So bear with me while I just restart this. It'll probably go blank for a moment. Let's get rid of that one. Alright, we're back. Completely random problems with the second camera. Just going blank. So, this time, everything will work. Right, we're on. Let's see. I'm using a different way of setting up the stream this time, setting up an event, and you might have seen it come up starting at 1 o'clock. So I'm having to relearn a lot of things. Hi Mark Railway 14, and hello Gold Hearts. Hi Jord. New Junction, hello. Hope yeah, I'm great, thanks. Hope you're well. Just thought I'd get a pre-Christmas streaming. As I said, everything seems to be working now. We've got a new microphone, we've got a new setup up here. We've got a new way of streaming from YouTube, so yeah. I think I should switch the other camera on and get a train running first of all, and then I'll have a look at what I was going to say, because I've completely forgotten. So if I show you this, and most importantly finish my coffee. Right, a short circuit, I think I know what that is. Right, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a short circuit. One of the trains, it turns out, in the fiddle yard down there was obviously across both rails. So that seems to be working again now. Let's get you a better shot of Arley. Just one moment. There we go, that's better. You can get a view of the whole of Arley Station from the Severn Valley Railway, obviously in N-gauge. And we've got a little pannier tank and Ginty on a double header coming through. It'll be a lot better when the where do I need to point? There. It'll be a lot better when the Victoria Bridge is done over on that bit, but yeah, this is just all set up because I've been filming a Christmas special video. So that's, well, it's filmed. I still need to edit that. So hopefully that should be done soon. It needs to be this week, really, if it's going to be a Christmas special. And the theme of that was over on the real Severn Valley Railway. They do the Santa Steam specials, so I was trying to recreate that because I've got Arley Station over there now. So I'll try and get that edited. So let's take a look at my notes. Stream status is good. That's good. Let's have a scroll back through the comments and see if, yeah, lots more people are joining. So, welcome along and welcome to the Shed Squad. Any experience with Lionel trains? None, I'm afraid. I've not heard of them. Do they do N-Gauge stuff? Hi Neil, hope you're well. Hello Sam from Reading, hope you're well. Christmas trains, I've kind of had, sorry, this is from a question from Jord. I've had a bit of an early present. Somebody, one of my subscribers, and shout up if it was you, sent me an email link to Kerno Model Rail, who had on offer the N-Gauge Bachmann motorised turntable. So this is I've not done too much with it yet, apart from testing that it all works. So this is a bit of an early Christmas present. I've not got any locos or anything coming for Christmas as far as I know, but this does look promising. I was going to initially, let me show you. The camera will stretch this far. There we go, a bit of improvised cable management. Transition. There we go. So currently I've got the Pico turntable installed. It doesn't come with any motor or anything to actually make it work. And I was going to do that as a version 1. And then look into a sort of, you can get kits to motorise the Pico turntable. But yeah, then this Bachmann already sort of pre-motorised and indexed turntable was on offer for 70 quid. And I think the retail price is about 140. It was quite a big reduction, and it said 100 quid on the sticker on the box, so it does seem like a bit of a bargain. And it's sort of indexed, so when it turns to face one of the tracks, it stops for a little while, so that it sort of locks in position for a little while, and then if you keep turning it, obviously it carries on. But yeah, that's going to save me a job in motorising that, or it saved me a lot of money, because I was looking at the ADM turntables, which seem to be absolutely brilliant, but I believe they start at 400 quid, so yeah, I've got a bit of work to do on it, just in terms of I don't need all of these tracks, so I can just unclip these and hide the sort of dips. I wasn't sure about this. All the motor and stuff is under this building, so it needs to, something needs to say there, but I had a look at the turntable on the real Severn Valley Railway, and there is a hut which looks remarkably similar to this in about the same position. So what I can do is either leave it like that and weather it, or unclip this and just scratch build a little hut that looks a bit more like the real thing over the top. But it's not going to be, you know, next couple of weeks or days, but some point in the future, the next month or two, hopefully I can get onto the turntable, and that should be an interesting video or two in that. But yeah, I didn't really know what to ask for Christmas in terms of train stuff, because everything I want is really expensive, basically. Can you buy me a rake of 15, 25 quid wagons, so I can do like a steel train with a Class 66 at the front. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey. So let's have a look. What shall we do now? Let's move the camera again because that's not particularly interesting, and I think we'll get another loco going. What else have I been running? One item. So what we'll do. Oh, that's rubbish because my head's in the way of the whole view. How do I move that? Try that. There we go. Better. So if we go to Arley, let's change the points and pull in the double header and get the. Let's get the 108 going, and I'll have a little chat to you and check on the comments in a moment. And I still haven't looked at my notes in terms of what I actually wanted to talk about. Let's do that. Lights. Start at the 108. Hopefully this fits in there. Change the points back. We should now be able to use the other side of the station. Okay, let's have a look at my notes. Completely forgot what I actually wanted to chat about. Yeah, there we go. Oh, slight crash. It's just on the limit of what will fit in the station. But that'll polish out. So yeah, the main thing I wanted to do is really just have a little chat and see how you all were before Christmas, and just say I'm really enjoying working on the channel at the moment and working on the layout itself. I've managed to get out a video every week for quite some time now, and it's yeah, quite unusual for me to be able to do that. But I've really been enjoying it, so yeah, thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching. I'll talk about a few bits that I've been doing. I've not really changed a lot on the layout since the last update. I mentioned the turntable, and yeah, the Santa special video is coming as soon as I've finished editing it, probably the end of the week. But yeah, I've not looked at the comments for a while, so let's have a quick look. Hi Smithy from Australia. It's now, yeah, past midnight now, I guess. That's dedication. Welcome to the Shed Squad. Obviously a dedicated bunch. And LGR FPS, not sure how to pronounce that, but hello to Sweden. And hi John. Hello Paul. How's Swanage at the moment? Thanks Derek. Yeah, as I say, I'm really enjoying the filming and the work on the layout at the moment. But yeah, the turntable should be good. You can. I just tried it in DC mode, but you can also stick a chip in that hut building and DCC it as well. Hi Alex, hope you're alright. My favourite loco to run. That's a good time to mention. Before I got the train set, I tried to sort of piece bits together myself, and the very first thing I got, no particular logic behind it, was this Class 24, 24081, and I think there was something wrong with the track, but I ended up getting a train set. But this loco has been like the smoothest, most reliable runner out of everything that I bought after it. So they're like the very first loco I bought. I got a bit of a crash. Just bear with. Get rid of the pan yet? You're probably shouting in the comments, crash. Where was I? The Class 24 is actually my favourite to run, just because it's so smooth and quiet and reliable, and obviously it's a bit sentimental because it was the first ever loco that I bought. However, it recently fell off the track over there. I managed to sort of catch it, but it's still, you see those two sort of copper coils there? One of those was dangling off, so I thought, oh, great, I've completely broken my favourite loco. But yesterday I was doing a bit of tidying up and got the soldering iron out, and I managed to solder the tiny copper wire at the end of that coil back on, and it does now work again, which is a huge relief. So yeah, I really like the, this is the Farish Class 24. I'm never sure if the body has a way round to go on, because it's almost symmetrical, but yeah, I love running that one. Neil, 5 sleeps till I get my Fairburn. Yes. Yes, you're worse than the kids. Yeah, hope that is good. And, I'm sure you'll enjoy unwrapping that on Christmas Day. Hi Matthew. This layout is part of the Severn Valley Railway, so the bit you're looking at the moment. I'll give you a quick tour later, but the station you're looking at the moment is supposed to be Arley Station from the Severn Valley Railway, and then I sort of cut a bit because there's more stations in between, and obviously we've only got so much room in the shed, but it goes sort of less and less countryside-y as you get around here. And then we go into Kidderminster here, and this is not at all finished yet over this side. But that will be Kidderminster, and that's both the Severn Valley Kidderminster station and the sort of mainline London Midland station. So that, I thought it'd just be nice to have a contrast of countryside over here and sort of more town scene over here, and also obviously the Severn Valley, all the preserved steam trains, contrasting with the London Midland sort of modern passenger DMU stuff, and you know, there's things like Class 66s with steel trains running through there, so freight as well. Just thought that'd be a good contrast. Still quite a way to go yet in terms of building it though. Vetra, Merry Christmas Simon and family and everybody, thanks for sharing your life. Thanks for the kind words, Vetra, and Merry Christmas to you. And yeah, I really enjoy sharing all the ups and downs of building this layout. Yeah, the light. Mark says, "Hi Simon, great to see you getting up to speed nicely with the live streams. Oh my how have you found your bargain manor loco?" Yeah, I think I've got the live stream sussed now. It seems to be coming across with a decent picture. I had to get my, don't know if that'll work. Oh, there's such a delay on it. Yeah, my lighting sorted out, because I don't know if you saw in the last layout update, we've got nice bright lights up here now, and I switched on the stream to test it, and it was just like a shadow here. You just couldn't see me at all, so I've had to improvise some lighting behind the camera over here. But I think I've got all of the settings and stuff figured out now. We've got a new microphone, really professional. And I've got the 2 camera setups sussed out, although I don't know why it wouldn't start earlier, but it seems to be working fine now. In terms of my manor, it's great, yeah. It's not the quietest loco, and not the quietest runner out of all my locos, but yeah, let's get it running, shall we? I think I'll just take the 108 off the track. We can remove these coaches now. These were the Santa special coaches, where you go in here to see Santa when you go on the Santa scheme specials. So that's what I was using those for over there. So let's get the Manor Plus going, I think. Take it off just for speed. And put Broome Manor on the track. Couplings are the best. Right. Quite a different view. Let's move the camera, keep it interesting. like from the other side. Destroying scenery. Better. Right. Fade that in. Oh, I didn't fade it. Right, mana class. But yeah, I did some filming for the Santa special video the other day, yesterday I think, with the Dapol mana class, and it performed really well. Yeah, that was it was 50 quid, wasn't it? The special offer from Dapol, which is an absolute bargain. It's working out well. Let's have a look back at the comments. What gauge, says Matthew? Yeah, it is N-gauge. I think the only stuff I've done so far is it's all been N-gauge on this channel. Let's show them. Wow, loads of comments. I'll try and keep up with your comments. There goes the mana. I'm trying to find the top of the comments where I actually got to. George says, any plans for using Bodnam Woods sometime? So, I don't know if you can see it. If I do that, you probably can. Just up there, hanging off the ceiling, is my first layout, Bodnam Woods, which is a sort of generic, sort of countryside-y, 2 loops of track, sort of first attempt at a layout. Yeah, I think it's going to have to go soon. It's kind of blocking all of the light out that needs to shine onto there. And obviously now I've got this big layout, it's not needed so much. So there's a lot of stuff on there that I could potentially reuse, like all of the trees off the top, some of the buildings. There's a couple of sort of underneath, there's a couple of point motors. There's loads of stuff that I could reuse, but I will do another video on it before I'm not just going to get rid of it or sell it or anything. I'll do a video on sort of my final decision on that, if you like. So yeah, I know a lot of people have fond memories, including me, of that, but it might be time to let it go. We'll see. That might be one of the next sort of upcoming videos, and we're about to be invaded by children and a dog, probably. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? Is Harry okay? Is the dog outside? Right. Yeah, we'll keep the dog out there because she'll eat the trains. She came in here the other day and grabbed a pot of paint off the shelf over there. I had to chase around the garden and retrieve that before she cracked it.
You did a live stream.
I am doing a live stream at the moment. You are live on YouTube as we speak. Don't steal my camera. This is my camera. Bye everyone. Don't touch the microphone because it'll make like thumping sounds. Right, leave everything alone. What we're doing, Ollie?
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
No.
Yes.
No.
And
I'm in charge.
and we're going through the comments.
Oh, can I go in? Can I go through them?
Hang on, let me do some. Smithy86, thank you for your amazing content, Simon. Thanks, Smithy, for the kind words. Really appreciate that. And yeah, all of the sort of positive comments do spur me on to make more videos.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, Merry Christmas. John, if there's a problem with the 24, Batman Service Department might have a spare. That's funny you should say that because Tornado. Go back. Can't. There's a delay on that. There we go. Tornado. I don't know what happened, but something got jammed in the sort of motion here, and it kind of broke. So I did get in contact with the Batman Spares Department, the Batman Service Department, and they gave me a couple of options. And welcome, Joe has just subscribed. I forgot I put that animation on. And they gave me an option of sending me the parts, the really fiddly motion part to put on myself, or just sending it to them. So I sent it to them and it's just come back good as new. So yeah, but the Class 24 I managed to fix it myself, fortunately.
Burns trying to get the cat flap open.
Yeah, the dog's trying to get in through the cat flap at the moment.
She's got her head in it. She got her head in it and then she pulled it out.
Matthew, so it's modern day heritage or second view. So yeah, it's the Severn Valley. I guess the last, any time from now to the last sort of 10 years. John Warner, did you know London Midland lost their franchise? No, I didn't. I know I keep seeing things in the local paper about they're going to redo the whole Kidderminster. Ollie? Ollie, can you be quiet, please? Yeah. I keep seeing things in the local paper about they're going to redo the whole Kidderminster station. So I'm sort of wary of starting too much stuff over there. But no, I didn't know the London Midland had lost their franchise. But when I come to buy the rolling stock for that, I can obviously have a look. I guess sort of Chiltern stuff goes through there and freight. But yeah, I need to do a bit of research when I actually get around to buying the rolling stock. Grog plays Merry Christmas. London Midland was crap in the first place. Yes. Merry Christmas, Grog. Michael Byram, how hard is it to get slow starting and stopping in N-Gage? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Michael. As long as the track's clean and you've got a decent chip if it's DCC or a decent controller if it's DC, then I've not had any problems. Just as I say that, the mana starts playing up. rest. Yeah, not a problem. I'll try and show you the slow running in a minute. Dan Wren, have you had any problems with the coding your cobalt point motors to your Z21? Yeah, there is a bit of a thing that catches you out, isn't there, where it's something like the address is four more than your setting. I think what I ended up doing was programming them on the Hornby Select, the other controller, and then using them on the Z21, and that was fine. But yeah, I can't remember what it is, but there is some kind of gotcha where when you program them, the address your setting is 4 away from what it should be. But unfortunately, I can't remember exactly what it is, what it is off the top of my head. Let's do a bit of a... Has it stopped now? Let's do a bit of a slow running challenge with the Class 24. I think that's like speed step 2. No, it was speed step 3 and that's speed step 1, so that track should be pretty clean because I cleaned it yesterday and I've been running trains on it. So yeah, you can see it's pretty impressive, I think, for slow running. And this is a DCC layout. Right, where did I get to? Matthew Stamp, Boddenham Woods, you're going to sell it, scrap or recycle? At the moment, I'm thinking recycle. If I wouldn't be happy selling it because I know there's a bit of track that needs replacing on one of the corners where I get a few derailments, so I wouldn't be happy selling it like that. And the back scenes could do with a tidy up as well, or maybe replacing. So selling it, I'd have to, you know, probably do quite a lot of work on it, which kind of would be time and expense, and kind of defeats the whole point of it. I can't bring myself to just scrap it. It's going to be difficult to pull it apart, even to recycle it, I think. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is recycle as much, because there's loads of trees on top of that hill up there, and I need a lot of trees for the banks over there. So it does make sense, and it'll kind of help it to live on in creating part of the new layout. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. That's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. Arsenal Glasgow. It's very hard to get my hands on an N-Gauge set. Yeah, they got quite expensive, the N-Gauge train sets. That's why I bought that Hornby Arnold. If you look back at my last few videos, I did a review of an Arnold train set. and one of the reasons I got that because it was A, available, and B, really cheap. It was about 65 quid. Yeah, unfortunately the prices do seem to have gone up. It keeps flipping back to the... Hi Joe, you haven't read my comments out. No, it seems to keep flipping back to the bottom of the comments, and I keep scrolling up to find where I've got to, and then it just scrolls all the way back down without me doing anything. Let's see if I can find where I got to. Right, it's going to take about an hour for the Class 24 to get back round at that speed, so I'll speed that back up again. Joe. Hi Simon, I do N-Gage too. Love it, but not often got time to do it, yeah. As I work as a farmer, milking cows, and I'm Joe 23. Is there any way of sending you a pic of mine, like Facebook page or anything? So yeah, if you go onto Facebook, let me just do it to test that I give you the right information. Probably if you go onto Facebook and just search for Simon's Shed, or I've got caps lock on. It's not really worked. Or if you email, it's gone off the screen now. If you want to email me, he says desperately looking for the address. There we go. It's simonshed1977@gmail.com. So SIMONSSHED1977@gmail.com is my sort of email address for the channel, and you can get me on there. I'll get back to the comments now. But yeah, I have the same issue as you, Joe. Not that I milk cows or anything, but yeah, working full time and with the family and that, don't get too much time. But thanks for your kind comments, and Merry Christmas to you. Oh, it's flipped back to the bottom again. It's so annoying. Don't know why it does that. Stan, Merry Christmas to you and your family. The same to you, Stan. Hope you have a good Christmas. Nick Smith, great layout. Love your channel. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Nick. LNER 1946. Hi Simon, have a good Christmas. And the same to you. Matthew, could sell it with that in mind to give you some money back. Yeah, I just think I'd have to spend quite a lot on it to get it in a condition where I'd be happy selling it. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how much, you know, layouts sell for really. Whether they, you know, they're worth more than the parts that you put into them or what. I've never really sold them. Roberts Junction, what do you think about American N-Gauge? I don't know, I've always just... the Severn Valley Railway is just up the road from me, so I just modelled that and have done British stuff. So I've got no sort of experience of the American rolling stock. Matthew Stamp, have you seen the price of Little End on eBay? Oh, that's the Hornby, like, N-Gauge buildings and stuff, isn't it? I didn't know it had been discontinued, actually. Yeah. I mean, that... I suppose there's two ways of looking at that. Is, you know, if the stuff is rare, whether it be locos or buildings that you buy, and in the future you decide to get out of the hobby, then at least you can get your money back or maybe even make more. But then if you're obviously buying stuff, it is getting expensive. Merry Christmas, Joe. I'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up the stream in a minute because it's already been an hour, although it has flown by. For me, hopefully for you, it has for you too. So yeah, Merry Christmas. Hello to Roberts Junction and Ridgeway Junction. Matthew and Neil about selling Bodenham Woods. Yeah, I'll have to have a look on eBay and do a bit of research and see how much they go for. Yeah, try and figure out how much it would be worth, how much I would get for it. Mark Railway 14. Hello, Merry Christmas, Simon. Merry Christmas, Mark. So let's do one more shot, I think. That's pretty good. We had a peak of 49 people watching at once, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's good to have a quick chat with you and get some trains running and give you a bit of an update on what's coming up. Let's do that. What shall we finish with? Tornado, maybe. As long as the camera stays on there, should be good. I'll switch you over. Oops. Try and set the wire. swap of couplings because Tornado's got a different, had the Dapol coupling at the end, whereas these coaches have got the Rapido. There we go. Okay. Yeah, not going to be able to see it, but the sort of Dapol couplings, they're the sort of ones that you can do uncoupling with a magnet. I found the springs keep popping out, and I found myself switching back to the normal sort of Rapido couplings rather than faff about trying to fit tiny little springs back in. I've not got any uncoupling magnets on this layout, so for the moment I'm just switching back to the sort of simpler style of couplings. So here comes the recently repaired Tornado. I really didn't fancy trying to repair that sort of mechanism myself. It looks really fiddly. There we go. That'll hopefully show off the sort of motion of the locomotive a bit better once she comes back round. There she comes. Alright, where did I get to? Matthew Stan, goodbye, thanks for another amazing video and thanks for doing the updates, as you're the only one I know. Engage. Yeah, there were a few other Engage channels, but they seem to have disappeared. There must be some others. I've got loads in my subscription list. I'm trying to remember which are Engage. But yeah, thanks for watching, Matthew. I'll see you soon. And yeah, I'll think about doing a video on the different DCC decoders. Stan, great video, Simon. Have a great day. Thanks, Stan. I'll see you soon. Mr. Ginty. Ah, yes, the Ginty, my favourite steam engine. Yeah, with a name like Mr. Ginty. I should have guessed that, shouldn't I? Yeah, the Ginty is pulling more coaches than Tornado. It did have a double header with a pannier tank at the start, but it's all on its own now. So yeah, I've rambled on for long enough. So let's go back to my notes. So yeah, There goes Tornado. Oh, no, I'm watching the delayed screen, aren't I? I'll let it come round again and say goodbye when it comes past next time. But suffice to say, Merry Christmas, everyone, and hope you have a good one. Hope you get all the prezzies that you wanted, and have a happy New Year. As I say, I'm trying to get another video in before Christmas about the sort of Santa Steam specials, recreating that on this layout, and then yeah, after that I'll be back in the new year. Need to remember how to end the stream as well. Let's see if I can park Tornado. Ollie?
You want to walk?
Yeah, I'm finishing the stream now. Do you want to say bye to everyone? Merry Christmas.
Bye! Merry Christmas!
That's bye from Ollie.
How did
See if we can
she
get this
just jumped over the fence? She goes like this on the fence and then she goes bye! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Says from Fern.
Say bye, Fern.
Fern's about to have babies.
I'll try and press stop. See you all soon. Bye.